Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and to another video. Hope you're all doing well. So today we're talking about a potential second Eldar wave, more Leagues of Votann, maybe some more Tau, and also we've had news that there's a reveal show on the way soon. So let's start off by heading back in time, all the way back to Christmas 2021. It's speculation time and we're revisiting the Eldar Discord leaks. Now, I don't know if you remember these or saw these, but this was a series of links that got posted on a Discord server and then eventually onto Reddit via a burner account. And these leaks, as it turns out, quite accurately predicted some of the Eldar reveals that we then saw in February 2022 and March 2022. Right down to the exact models in the box. For example, the Eldritch Omens box on this Discord leak was a new box with an Autarch, new Eldar Rangers, Eldar jet bikes that even said Ranger jet bikes called Shroud Runners, which was, as it turns out, correct, a new Warp Smith, new Chosen and a Forge Fiend in the box, and it did say on the leaks that that was the same model. Again, that turned out to be true. Also on there, it did confirm new plastic shining spears, and it also mentioned a few rules as well, like Strands of Fate, which we then saw later on in the Path of the Preview articles. It turns out there was a Strands of Fate dice pool. Now, this was allegedly based on a playtest document that had got out there into the wild, and on there was a lot of information, some of which, as I said, was confirmed. But there were other things on there that didn't come out in February 2022 or March 2022, so these were by some people dismissed as not being true. However, that doesn't mean they're not coming. It could just be that they've been put back, because we all know Games Workshop sometimes produces models way in advance of their eventual release. Now, one of the first things on that Discord leak that I want to talk about is Swooping Hawks. Now, Games Workshop have stated before that one of their goals is all plastic aspect warriors. That maybe was just said in jest by one of the community team during one of the reveal shows. However, they did say it, and this is one of those kits that could do with a refresh. They are old, there is duplicates in the kit, which by now we really shouldn't be having, especially in a 5-man kit. And with all the advances that they've made now in plastic miniature design and injection moulding, new aspect warriors could be an absolutely phenomenal plastic kit, especially if you look at some of the stuff like Cities of Sigmar and the new Seraphon for Age of Sigmar. They have made some amazing plastic miniatures, and new Swooping Hawks could be absolutely incredible. They're definitely in need of an update, so hopefully we are going to see those. I have mentioned these previously in videos, so hopefully they're going to be coming. And also maybe Baharoth as well. That was also mentioned on the leaks. So that Phoenix Lord again is very old and it's currently out of circulation, so hopefully that model will be getting an update as well. We've seen Janzar and Morgan Ra as well, so hopefully Baharoth will get that same sort of treatment. Next up, and the one that I really hope is true, and this was on the Discord leak as well, Warp Spiders. This has to be one of the oldest Eldar kits out there, if not the oldest now, and they really could do with an update. Compared to some of the normal stuff like Guardians, they are absolutely tiny in scale and they're desperately in need of an update. I don't know if you remember the old metal Warp Spiders with the warp jump generator. If you just touched them, they would fall over, and if you had one of those old gaming tables that had just been painted sand, you knock your miniature over and you ended up chipping them and all sorts. They desperately need an update, and not only that, they're one of the coolest aspect warriors out there. So again, as I said, these could benefit from a new plastic kit. They could be absolutely incredible, and there is a plastic warp jump generator in the new Autarch kit, so it's not like they can't design one. So fingers crossed we are going to see new plastic Warp Spiders. That would be a massive win for Games Workshop. Now, moving on, away from Eldar, let's talk about the Leagues of Votann. So there has been a rumour going around that the Leagues of Votann are going to be getting a new kit, and it's going to be the Hernkin Pioneers, but only this time, instead of being on the hover trikes, or the hover bikes if you like, they're actually going to be dismounted. Now I hope this one is right, because I do like the look of the riders and gunners on those trikes with the long hooded trench coats, the goggles and the old school shotgun and revolver style weapons. It kind of gives me a bit of a Destiny vibe, and I really do think they would look fantastic as an on-foot kit, and it does sort of suit their unit style. They're meant to be scouts and pathfinders and outriders for the Leagues of Votann, so they could be a really cool kit coming, and potentially could fit in with Kill Team, or maybe just a second wave for the Leagues of Votann. Another option that you could possibly get for the leagues would be The jump pack wielding guy that we saw in the Harnkin salvages from Kill Team Galadark, a full unit of those could be an option, or a full squad of those, although I think that's a little bit more of a stretch. Speaking of stretches, there is still one thing I wanted to mention. Now, if you remember the Leagues of Votann army set box that came out, inside, if you took the main sleeve off, there was a really nice piece of artwork which had got used again for the Codex cover, and on the left hand side of that artwork was a flyer. Now, I know flyers aren't much of a thing or a talking point in 40k at the moment, and the days of the art having to match available miniatures are long gone now, but this does look like something rather than just a bit of artistic license. So hopefully we might be seeing flyers again at some point, and if we do, maybe we'll be seeing a Leagues of Votann flyer. Now lastly, I just want to briefly touch on the Kroot and the Tau. So we have seen all these amazing new Kroot models that have been revealed recently. They've just revealed one today as well, the Kroot Lone Spear. So this is solves a couple of rumour engines in fact as well. So this is a Kroot warrior riding a creature called a Calamandras, and you can see they're throwing explosive tip spears and stuff like that. I'm not going to waffle on about these, but as well as loads of new Kroot coming, which we've seen, and they look absolutely amazing, I still think we're going to get new Vespid Stingwings. Now, I did a video all the way back in May 2023 about new Vespid. Well, not specifically about that, but I did mention that I think we should get new Vespid and they will be coming. Then again in September 2023, I did a video that said about both Swooping Hawks and Vespid. I believe that they're coming. So fingers crossed that is going to be a thing. We are going to see new Vespid Stingwings as well, because then again, that is another kit that is long overdue. So hopefully we'll be seeing those as well. And I know, as I said earlier, this video is speculation. It is a bit of wishful thinking, but it's worth talking about, and it's a bit of fun as well, isn't it? So anyway, lastly, I'm moving away from predictions for new miniatures now, but kind of tying in with that, today Games Workshop have revealed there's going to be a brand new reveal show. So it's the Warhammer World Anniversary. That's taking place over the weekend of the 2nd and 3rd of March. And they've said there's going to be some brand new miniature reveals. So presumably they'll do it at 2 o'clock on the Saturday like they often do with reveal shows. But this anniversary event is taking place over the 2nd and the 3rd of March. So perhaps there's going to be reveals on both days. So hopefully we'll be seeing new miniatures for 40k, for Kill Team and various other stuff on those days. And maybe even some of the stuff that we've mentioned in this video as well. So fingers crossed there. And lastly, we'll round out the video with some channel news. So I kind of alluded to this at the end of my last video. So I'm going to be teaming up with two really awesome YouTube personalities, Wargaming Luke and 90% Geek, aka Ben. Both really cool people. I'll leave links to their channels in the description of this video. But they have asked me to be the co-host of a brand new podcast that's going to be coming soon. It's going to be on a separate channel, and we're going to be discussing all things Warhammer and Wargaming and hobby related. Hopefully have some guests on the show, and it's going to be a weekly thing, and hopefully it will be a lot of fun as well. Nothing's going to change on this channel. I'll still be doing all my own content and all my own videos, and Luke and Ben will be doing the same. But look out for that one. That's going to be a brand new podcast coming soon, and we really hope you're going to enjoy it. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on news about that one, of course, as well as future videos. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, let me know you've enjoyed it, and also leave me a comment, let me know what you think about these potential reveals that we might see. Do you remember this leak all the way back from Christmas 2021, and do you think some of them might bear fruit? Do you think we might eventually see plastic Swooping Hawks and warp spiders and such like? Leave me a comment. I always look forward to reading them and replying. It's probably one of the best things about making videos. Also, if you didn't enjoy this video, rather than give it a thumbs down, just leave me a comment, let me know why you didn't enjoy it, because that will always help me make better videos. As I said, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any news, videos and all that good stuff. And all that's left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video, or maybe even the next podcast. Take care.